hello to everyone guys, my name is Anirudh Sachin Bajaj and I am your teacher at Bajaj Classes. So today this is a lecture 12 on the mathematics chapter 1, that is real numbers. So what we are going to do today, we are going to do the second and third question of exercise 1.3. Which exercise? Exercise 1.3. In the previous video we had done the first question and some concepts relating to this exercise. So if you didn't watch this video, I will put the link in the description. So now, what is our second question? Our second question is that prove that 3 plus 2 under root 5 is irrational. So we have to prove that 3 plus 2 under root 5 is irrational. So it is easy, it is looking very complicated, but the solution is very easy. So solution. First of all, our first step is always let us assume to the contrary that 3 plus 2 under root 5 is rational. We are taking this as rational in the starting, but if we prove this contradiction wrong, then our answer will be rational only. So therefore 3 plus 2 under root 5 equals to a by b, where a and b are co-primes. You all know that what are co-primes, they don't have any common factor. So what we are going to do in this question, that we are taking this a by b as co-primes, but they are in a fraction form and they can be included as rational. So what we are going to do, we will take this 3 here. So 2 under root 5 equals to a by b minus 3. So we will take LCM. 2 under root 5, what will be LCM? B will be the LCM. B, a minus 3b, because b into 1 equals to b, so a, and if we take here 1, so 1 into b, then b into 3 minus 3, so a minus 3b by b. Now if we take this 2, it is in multiply with under root 5. Now if we will take this in the right hand side, then it will convert it to means dividing. So a minus 3b by b into 2. So a minus 3b by b into 2 equals to under root 5. Now what happens? We have taken this all terms, and in the starting we have proved that this is a rational number. So this will also be a rational number. This is a rational number. This is a rational number. But in the first question, or you can say that this is a fact that under root 5 is irrational. You can prove it, or just we have done in the exercise 1.3 first question. We have done it in the exercise 1.3 first question that under root 5 is irrational. So by this we can say that there is a contradiction. This does not match, this is rational and this is irrational. So this contradiction does not match, and this is means this is a conclusion of our wrong contrary we have taken here. Therefore, now the last important sentence, therefore because of our wrong assumption our answer is wrong, or that our wrong assumption, we have concluded this wrong contrary, and therefore 3 plus 2 under root 5 is irrational. So we have proved by this method that 3 plus 2 under root 5 is irrational, and you can do all the other questions also in the same way. Now guys, our third question of this exercise 1.3 is we have given 3 irrational numbers. We have to prove them irrational. So we have 1 under root 2, 7 under root 5, 6 plus under root 2. So we have to prove these 3's as irrational. So I will do these 2 in this video, and this is your homework. I will tell you that what you have to do, and but you have to do this in your own language, and you have to use the basic language. So Our first question, 1 plus under root 2. 1 under root 2, sorry. So the solution of this, so what will be the solution of our this question is that first of all that same steps, let us assume to the contrary that 1 by under root 2 is rational. So we have to first take it as rational. Then 1 by under root 2 equals to a by b, where a and b are co-primes. We have taken them as co-primes. So they are also in a fraction form. A by b is in a fraction form. So now what we will do, we will take this b here and this under root 2 here. So what will happen, b equals to under root 2a, just like cross multiplication. So b equals to under root 2a. So if we are taking this b equals to under root 2a, then what happened, now we will take this a here. So b by a. So our condition, this is a fraction as well as, and this is under root 2. So we have proved earlier also that under root 2, there is theorem 1.4 stating that under root 2 is irrational. But this b by a is rational, this is rational, and this is irrational. So this is rational, this is irrational, and this does not match. So this is contradiction which is arising because of wrong assumption. So therefore it is a contradiction which has arisen due to our wrong assumption. So this is means this contradiction has been arrived by a wrong assumption. So by this you can say that 1 under root 2 is irrational. 1 by under root 2 is irrational. Now our next part of this question is 7 under root 5. So we will solve this 7 under root 5. We have to means follow the same steps, that is, first of all let us assume to the contrary that 7 under root 5 is rational. So we have taken this as contradiction, that 7 means assumption, this 7 under root 5 is rational. Therefore 7 under root 5 equals to a by b, and the same process where a and b are co-primes. We have taken them as co-primes, and they are also fraction in the fraction form p by q, where p is not equals to 0. So by this we have taken this as a fraction. This will be a rational number. So what will be done? We will take this 7 here. So under root 5 equals to a by b, a by 7b. Or you can just yeah, it's fine. So now what form is this? This is a rational number. And which form is this? This is a irrational number, because we have proved also in the first question of this exercise. So by this it is wrong that we have taken the wrong assumption. So because of our wrong assumption, so because of our wrong assumption, here it will be since because of our wrong assumption, therefore which is 7 under root 5. 7 under root 5 is irrational. So 7 under root 5 is irrational. So in this video I completed the second question and third question, first second part, and this third part is your homework. And what you have to then, you have to just take this 6 in the minus form there, a by b, means if you think this is 6, then you can take it here minus 6, and by taking the LCM this will be so simple. So in this video I completed the second and third first part of this question. So in the next video we will learn about the decimal expression, which you have already learned in 9th class. So this is all in this lecture. Please like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.